This video is covering a different set of features found in the CoreconLink to Sage Intacct. Selecting the CoreconLink, one of our videos is covering the posting preferences. There's another video covering the posting process. This video is going to cover these other tabs. Most of these tabs and the features in each are usually used initially when Corecon is first being set up. These features are also used for troubleshooting issues, and finally for making corrections to data that was already posted to Sage Intacct. Starting with contact management, the linked companies and employees, you have a view linked customers, vendors, and employees. If you open these, you'll see the companies or the employees that were exported and when. You also have an option to select and unlink companies at the bottom right hand corner. Same for employees. Next we'll go to export to Sage Intacct. These are exporting Corecon vendors or exporting Corecon employees from Corecon to Sage Intacct. This would be useful if the vendors and employees already exist in Corecon but not in Sage Intacct. We also have a manual link feature still under contact management, where you can manually link a customer, a vendor, and an employee. This feature would come in handy if you have a vendor or customer where the company is named something different or slightly different than what's in Sage Intacct. To do this, just select 3 letters, and in Sage Intacct the same. When you find a match, click Link Vendor. You also have the opportunity to import records from Sage Intacct. These would be customer companies, vendor types, vendor companies, and your employees. You'll also notice that it's the companies that have not already been imported into Corecon. Next is the auto link based on exact match only. If the company name in Corecon and in Intacct are exact, this process will link them up for you automatically. The sync address and phone is just telling Corecon and Sage Intacct to compare these records, such as customer companies, vendor companies, and employees, finding exact matches, and then making sure the information matches, such as the address and phone number. Next, we'll go to master cost codes. Master cost codes, as they appear in Sage Intacct, are selected here. You can drill down to additional levels of detail, and you can select what you need to pull into Corecon directly. You can also select all. Remember to click Import at the bottom right when you've selected what you need. Next is the project estimates and contracts. Notice that there's projects and prime contracts posted, marked as posted, and not posted. This would come in handy if you need to compare. You can match the project in Corecon to the project in Sage Intacct. You also have the option to select and unlink selected projects and primes. This would be helpful if for some reason a project in Corecon or in Sage Intacct didn't connect to the similar record on the opposite side. Back to home. You can also see projects that were marked as posted, which I have none at this point. But you can also select these and mark selected projects and primes as available to post. You also have projects and primes that are not posted and an option to mark selected projects and primes as posted. Next is accounts payable. And under Corecon POs, you can view purchase orders that are posted, marked as posted, not posted, and you'll also have a process where you can run discrepancies. This is necessary because you will have the functionality in Sage Intacct to make changes to transactions exported from Corecon, and this will help you identify those changes. The idea is to keep these records and transactions in balance. The same is true for subcontracts, SCOs, bills, and sub-invoices. Each has a feature at the bottom right-hand corner. You can unlink selected POs. In this case, under Marked as Posted, you have the ability to mark selected POs as available for post. Under View POs Not Posted, you have the ability to mark selected POs as posted. And then finally, a process that will look for discrepancies. Remember to change the date range at the top. And those are pretty much the same for all of these features. The next one is accounts receivable. Again, you also have these similar options. You have change orders posted, change orders marked as posted, change orders not posted, and that discrepancy process. Same for prime invoices. Many of these features come in handy if something was already posted to Sage Intacct and then a mistake was identified. You can unlink those transactions and possibly delete the transaction in Sage Intacct, make the correction in Corecon, and then repost that information to Sage Intacct. You also have the option to unlink a transaction or record, fix it in Sage Intacct, or fix it in Corecon, and then relink those together. If you'd like to know more about the information discussed in this training video, we encourage you to go to the knowledge base, down to integration and public APIs, to accounting and ERP systems, then to CoreconLink for Sage Intacct. There's a group of articles found on the heading or grouping Other Functions.